Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the All-Stars taking on the All-Stars. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we're just about set to get this Wild Card Series underway, Singy. Game one has outsized importance in a three-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Guys are always talking about setting the tone in game one of a series. Well, in a three-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Casey Mize.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Otto Lopez leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 7-0.
Now the 0-1. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And let's take a look at the lineup. Here's Miguel Andujar. Packed house here at Daikin Park. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1 out, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher in this game, Nick Pivetta. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Jay Chin, to the right side. Toss to Naylor. One gone, bottom half of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup.
Batting
And
second,
Singy, you have to
first
think this
baseman,
lefty-heavy
number
lineup is ready to
74.
eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with a righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Chief Horn. Outside low, 1-0. Horn recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Clark right there to make the grab. And there's two away.
Batting third, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Two down, bases empty. This is Corbin Carroll. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And a pitch. That one's upstairs, ball one. That's out to center field. Clark. And that is that. We played an inning, no score. Game one of this wild card series. And the batter now, Freddie Freeman. Freeman, 35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Mize back to work. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Next offering is in for a strike.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
So digging in, Abraham Toro. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Second inning here, no score. That's in there. And a count 1-1. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish calling the balls and strikes. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6th, catcher, Liam Hicks.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. First pitch misses. And that's a little high.
2-0.
That one catches the zone, and a count 2-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Breaking ball up and in, you have to be careful to not jam yourself. The velocity's not going to do it, but your swing path can if you come off of the baseball. Pulled his hands tight to the body. Really good job of explosion through the zone and drove it out of here.
Beavers tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. That one at 95 missed up top, and now 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Backed off the plate that time. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Now at the plate, Denzel Clark. And that one hammered back there. And that is gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Now it's going to be Luis Vasquez. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. And that is out of play. That one outside. Going to count 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next offering is outside. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. And foul ball. The other way, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting.
Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. In the air, left field. Shin makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Francisco Alvarez. Ball one,
Down,
no
ball.
strikes.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth.
Really nice
left
job
fielder,
staying up the middle
number
with his
11.
approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Drew Shin digs in now. In the dirt, blocked. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And the count even at 1. Fastball for a strike. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Alvarez aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him. 1 out.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Way
1-1.
inside. This one popped up. Toro has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 99.
Next to hit, John Chang.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
First offering, and it just misses.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-1.
And there's a ball. Fastball for a strike. And it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in
Leading off,
Houston,
left
now the left fielder,
fielder,
Miguel Andujar. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Pitch misses there.
That's the ball.
1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out
One
front
ball,
that
2
time.
strikes.
And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside. Next offering
That's the ball.
upstairs.
He should get a pretty good
Count it
pitch to
full.
hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Line drive. One away.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And now it's Josh Naylor. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. One down. Next to hit, Freddie Freeman. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Abraham Toro. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Carroll makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher Liam Hicks.
Liam Hicks will hit next. He's already homered in this game. That one to first. A sliding stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here in Houston, set for the bottom of the third. Down the third baseman, Drew Howe. And that one clips the corner. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, number 15.
Drew Wade, the next to hit. That's in there, 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one's gone. He'll touch them all. It's 3-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now the center fielder, Jay Shin. And that's in the dirt.
That's down.
Late swing, foul to the left. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
Ripped on a line to center. Clark makes the play, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 74.
So 2 down now, and here is Chief Horn. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. In there at the knees for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. That one missed.
That's in.
And that one misses up and in. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Squeezes it. That is the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Out of the fourth, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Dylan Beavers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Clark now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Luis Vasquez.
And now the shortstop, Luis Vasquez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Ripped on a line. Shin pulls it down, and that is that. Back here at Dyken Park, bottom 4, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Hauls it in for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Francisco Alvarez. A single his first time. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Shin, the next to hit, takes outside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 and 2. The count.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 and 2.
And downstairs.
Full count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Mize back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Chet Kwan, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Shin also throwing. The 1-0. Foul ball there. Check swing called strike. And the count is 1 and 2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one missing low. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. In the air, left side. Shin sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Andujar in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
On the ground, out to short. Fires over to first. 2 gone now.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the wild card series. Swung on, belted, way back. And that one is out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
Well, Booth, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Casey Mize is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching
Number
change.
64.
Juan Chin. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here is Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
things
John
off,
Shelby with my buddy
hitter,
Chris Singleton.
Mike
It's set to get us started. Bottom 5,
Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, these players need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Now it's the shortstop,
Number
John
99.
Chang. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses.
that's out.
Ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. That misses the
That's
zone.
outside.
And
Ball.
that's ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Lopez steps on the bag for 1. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
At the plate, Drew Howe. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Chang, the base runner at first with 1 out. Check on the runner. Chang
he's
back
safe.
on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length
One
on
ball,
the
one
secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Line to left. Gets down, base hit. They fired in quickly, So it's first and second with only one
Now
away.
batting.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
First and second, one out. Wade getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. A little bit low.
No, that's
Ball
low.
one.
Ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Now
Look at how he dives
batting.
right there. He's able to
Number
pop up to
24.
both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Jay Shin digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next pitch misses.
that's the ball.
Now 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't
1-2.
know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Game 1 of this wild card series. And now Abraham Toro.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That's way outside, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Chet Kwan, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That's tough. You
Now
see it
batting,
well. I mean, that was
pitcher,
clearly up and
Liam
out of the
Cook.
strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
That's off
Nope,
the mark.
ball.
And that is ball 1. There's the strike at the knees. Started to
2-1.
swing, held up.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And that one lifted in the air center field. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Dylan Beavers.
2 outs, base is empty. Dylan Beavers will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Center field. Shin settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Canada out front here, 4-1. Back here in Houston, and here is Chief Horn.
Number 74.
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
0-1 now. Here's a high chopper. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And now it's going to be Corbin Carroll. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's in there, and a count 1-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Inside, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
Here's a catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Now move to first. Carroll dives back in safely. Two and 0 the count. Here it comes. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Beavers pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting, number 11.
And now Drew Shin, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Lifted in the air, out to left. Andujar on his way over, makes the grab, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh.
Number
We have a new
14.
pitcher on the mound. Soup Shaw.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in,
Leading
Denzel
off,
Clark.
center fielder, Denzel
You talk
Clark.
about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Bare hands it, tough play. It's there, and that's a great play. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
So up next, Luis Vasquez. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And he grounds one to the right side. Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting, second baseman, Otto Lopez.
And now, Otto Lopez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one finds the zone. Strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. And that one in the air center field. Chin. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Rob Zastryzny appears to be getting loose. Brash, the right-hander, loosening up as well.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Chang in the box here lets that one go for a ball. One down, base is empty. That one finds the corner, and it's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Base is empty, one away here in game 1 of the wild card series. And now the count is even. Good eye right there.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Number
One
2.
gone, runner at first. And now, Drew Howe. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Chang stands at first with one out. Bunting for a hit. Lopez. Off-balance feed. There's one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's the second baseman, Drew Wade. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Fly ball down the line on Duhar. And that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the
Number
mound to start
17.
the eighth. Chet Kwan. So digging in,
Leading things
Miguel
off,
Andujar.
left fielder,
0 for
Miguel
3 in this
Andujar.
one. Kwan goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he's a native of Taiwan.
That's a ball.
1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
He was late there, strike 1.
Man, he was really
1-1.
tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, out towards left center. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Miller.
And here is Josh Naylor. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 3. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
2 down, nobody on.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Rob Zastryzny. So digging in, Jay
Leading off,
Shin.
center fielder,
The
number
All-Stars
24.
in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Inside,
That's in, ball.
just missed. On the ground right side, Lopez tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're
Number
routine, but
74.
that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now the number 2 hitter, Chief Horn. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Struck him out looking.
Now batting.
Corbin Carroll, the next to hit.
Carroll.
That one misses. Ball one. And that's outside.
2-0.
Just missed. And a 3-0 finds the zone.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And there's ball four.
That's ball four. Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter
Now
didn't
batting.
offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Alvarez.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Ripped on the ground to second. And that is the inning. Back here in Houston, we go to the ninth, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Abraham Toro. Kwan back to work. Ball one
That's the
there.
ball.
Movement in the bullpen.
1-0.
John Chen, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 48 getting loose as well. Foul ball. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting. Catcher Liam Hicks.
Now the catcher up to hit, Liam Hicks. And there's a
That's
ball.
the ball.
Toro on at first, nobody out. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Now it's the right fielder,
Now batting.
Dylan
Right
Beavers.
fielder, Dylan Beavers.
First pitch
Ball.
doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Now here is Denzel Clark. Slice to right, and it stays fair. Coming home. One run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Shortstop.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Chet Kwan gives way, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, number
Number
48.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One down, runner at third. Luis Vasquez now at the plate. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Fought off foul. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball
Now
nicely and just
second
bunched him
baseman,
up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there. Nabs it, and that is that. But they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Eric Sabrowski.
Now pitching. Eric Sabrowski.
So digging in,
Leading
Drew
off,
Shin.
left
0
fielder,
for 3 with 2
number
strikeouts
11.
and a flyout. There's the strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Big time jam right there.
0-2.
I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like
Now
this,
batting,
known for using the entire
hitter,
field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Yastrzemski.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And he dodges that fastball.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Andujar calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting. Number 99.
And the batter now, John Chang. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one pulled foul. Sabrowski 1 strike away from securing game 1.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. That's down and in. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In-time ball game. And the strikeout ends it. The Netherlands take game 1 of this wild card series. A huge win for them in hostile territory.
Yeah, Brew, they still got their work cut out for them in this series, having to play on the road. But like you said, it's a huge win to jump ahead 1-0 in a short 3-game series. Just have to win one of the next 2 games to move on to the next round.
And on the home side of this one, obviously a disappointing result both for the team and the fans. But with home field advantage throughout, this series still has a lot up in the air. So, Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.